Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Taimur, and this is my channel, The Cloud Security Guy. And today I want to talk about a topic which everybody keeps asking me, which is what sort of cybersecurity jobs are going to get impacted by AI, right? What sort of jobs are going to go away, and will they get impacted or not? And if a few weeks back, I think you must have seen that Devon AI come out, right? Which is like the first world's first AI software engineer. It can pretty much do a lot of things which software engineers do, and everybody was saying this is going to finish software coding engineering. All those sort of jobs are going to go away, and I made a video on that also, uh, talking about how cybersecurity jobs will also get impacted by such AI. So that's what I want to talk about. Now AI is evolving very rapidly, and fortunately or unfortunately, and we've already seen the likes of Devon, and just recently Microsoft Security Copilot has been come out, at least like fully. If you're not aware, it's like a generative AI powered security solution, and it helps you pretty much do everything, end to end scenarios, incident response, like threat hunting, intelligence gathering. And it's designed for integration, so pretty much using normal words you can do all sorts of activities which are very like niche, and it's leveraging the full power of OpenAI. You can just put in prompts like you put in AI, and it gives people full access into threads and gives them more context, and like it's very powerful. So definitely this is going to have an impact as this becomes more and more integrated. So if you are like the point of this video, it's not to make you worried that, oh my god, I'm going to get fired soon. No, please, that's not the point of this video. But what I do want to talk about is AI is going to have an impact on cybersecurity jobs. People who say no, I'm completely secure, they're living in a dream world. The point of this video is to make sure that you have a proper strategy, a goal, a plan, and you understand how AI is impacted so you can pivot in time, right? Remember, AI does not have human judgment and intuition, and it relies on a large amount of data, and it needs human beings to validate and train this AI, right? And AI itself has many security issues, which I'll talk about in other videos. But so the whole point is not that cybersecurity is going to go obsolete. That's not going to happen. But I want to talk about in this video that AI is going to impact and take away certain cybersecurity jobs. In my opinion, this won't happen immediately. This happen slowly over a period of time, and that is just my opinion based on my own idea about the industry. Before we go ahead, please do like and subscribe to this channel so that you get notified about new videos which I release. So, what I'm talking about certain roles being impacted or replaced over the next, I would say, 3 to 4 years, 3 to 5 years. Maybe that is too much, honestly speaking. If AI is evolving as rapidly, it could be in a period of 2 to 3 years. So if you're in these positions, I want you to think about what you are doing and how you can upskill yourself, reskill yourself, right? And it's completely possible. I may be wrong here, right? Maybe like 2 to 3 years, people will be looking at this video and laughing at me that how could I be so stupid to make these predictions? I'm very happy if that happens. So what's the number one job, like job one, or a role which I feel will get impacted, which is the level one incident response or level one SOC. So if you are in SOC, the guys who are at the front lines, the trenches, they're looking at attacks, getting alerts, and they're responding to them. The very first tier of SOC teams, right? They are the people I believe they're going to get impacted by AI without any doubt. Because if you look at it, a lot of times, what is the job, right? You get an alert from the SIM solution or from some other security solution. It raises a ticket, right? A ticket is raised in ServiceNow or Jira, whatever tool you're using. The level one SOC analyst, it checks the system, it checks the proxy, the firewall, right? Or it checks with the user, and once it's defined, they close the ticket or they escalate it, right? I mean, that's a very simplified process. Why not simplified? But there is nothing here which cannot be automated or taken over by an AI. That is the point I'm trying to raise. As AI is becoming more and more powerful, you have these autonomous AI agents coming out, right? There's nothing here which AI cannot take over. So that's why it's very important. If you are an L1 SOC, think about moving up. The SOC team will always be there, right? Because you need human beings to analyze and like give that human judgment. Nobody will ever completely hand over their SOC team to an AI. But the level one SOC role is something which I believe will get impacted. And remember, these, especially these outsourced managed service providers, they want to take over as many customers as they can. And if they can outsource these things to AI agents, they will definitely look into doing this. So if you're an L1 SOC analyst, I'm not saying your job is going to get replaced completely, but it will get impacted. Okay. The second one is SIM engineers. So SIM engineers, if you're not aware, these are the people who are maintaining and like the SIM systems which you have, right? They are the ones writing the alerts, fine tuning the alerts, and all that. So, are their job going to get replaced completely? No, of course not. You need a human being to manage the SIM and everything, but a large aspect of their abilities could go away because simply like writing alerts, now even ChatGPT and Bedrock and all these new models, they can write very, very powerful SIM rules, which you can use. Copilot, that's integrated with the Microsoft suite, right? And just with a few prompts, you can write very, very powerful alerts which has full context. And this is just an example I made using ChatGPT, and that's not even as powerful as Security Copilot. I don't have the demo of that, otherwise I would show you that. But that integrates within the Microsoft ecosystem, and it has full visibility and context into what you are doing. You can write very, very powerful alerts. And why would you pay? Like a lot of in large companies, you have dedicated people who are simply writing alert logics. Remember that. Why would you need that if an AI can do that in like literally a minute, right? You would not need a full-time person to have that. And again, this job will get impacted. Not the maintenance and the overhead of looking at SIM solution. No, not that. Of course not. That's not going to go away. But the writing the SIM part and writing alerts, those sort of things, that will get impacted. If not replaced, it will get like very much. It will become like a collaborative role, and you would have to have those skills. Again, think about upskilling and reskilling if you're dedicated in this. Number job three is basic threat hunting. So before people jump on me and tell me that threat hunting can never get replaced, I agree, completely agree with that. Your threat hunting is very much a human, like a human scenario, right? But if you're not aware, threat hunting is somebody who's proactively looking at the environment, right? They're proactively looking at the environment, trying to find flaws, trying to find any vulnerabilities before like some hacker finds it, right? And it's a very exciting job. You need, like, you're going out, you're not waiting for something to happen, right? But again, AI agents are becoming more and more intelligent. If you just go to Microsoft Copilot and look at all the products that are like integrated, it can get amazing amount of context. You can do threat hunting with it end to end. So again, why would you need to hire three threat analysts if one can do it with Copilot? Because he has now full visibility and context. So again, this job will not get replaced fully, but it could get impacted potentially as tools like Copilot become more and more integrated into the security core system. So again, maybe you should get think about reskilling yourself with these sort of tools like Copilot and other, or think of moving up the ladder, reskilling yourself, upskilling yourself. So again, this is something I believe will get impacted as tools like this become more and more integrated with security products. Job four is vulnerability analysts. So vulnerability analysts are people who scan the environment, right? They are running scans, they're finding vulnerabilities. I'm not talking about penetration testers, by the way. I'm talking about vulnerability analysts who run scans, who find out what are the key vulnerabilities, what are the missing patches, and all that. And again, unfortunately, if you look at the process flow, the very, very simplified process flow in most organizations, what is the VA analyst, he runs a security scan using a tool like Qualys or Nessus. He gets a PDF or CSV report, he downloads it. He either like creates tickets or he sends it to the IT team. Please patch these like systems, right? These are the missing patches. These are the issues you need to solve. And again, there is nothing here which cannot get automated. As you move to the cloud, more and more infrastructure becomes infrastructure and code. As more and more AI comes in, you can completely offload this job to an AI agent. It can scan, it can download the report, it can automatically create tickets, and it can email them. Because in this particular role, the very junior VA analyst or the level one VA analyst, there is no human analysis needed. Maybe you need to create dashboards. Again, that can be completely get automated. So this is another job which could potentially be at risk from being impacted heavily by AI systems, AI agents, as they become more and more intelligent. Because if you look at this, there is nothing here which requires, like, really requires human analysis or human reasoning or human deductive logic, right? Okay, what else is there? Secure code review. Secure code reviews, AppSec is a very, very important field. AppSec is not going to go away. So please don't think I'm saying that. You still need human beings to penetrate applications, to secure applications. I'm talking about in a lot of companies, you have people who are dedicated to just doing secure code reviews, right? Like their job is to do code reviews. So they look at the code, they don't just use scanners, they actually use human logic to analyze the code and find out what are the key vulnerabilities which have been found out. And it's like a key aspect of shifting left, right? And most organizations, large organizations I've seen, they have dedicated people to do secure code reviews and find out what the issues are. Now, unfortunately, what is happening is AI is enhancing it at such a rapid speed. If you're not aware, I work in AWS and we've released Amazon Q. Amazon Q is able to complete, like within the ID itself, it's able to use AI to tell you right there and then what are the security issues present. And a lot of people, as they adopt these sort of things like Copilot, the GitHub one, and this Amazon Q, your developers will not need to have like a human code reviews done. In AI can review it considerably, and a lot of the low hanging fruit will go away. So you will still need people to do application security reviews. But if you have a dedicated code review person, why would you need that if you have an AI who can do it even at like a 60 or 70% efficiency? The CISO will think about, maybe I don't need a full-time person for doing this job. So this is another thing I believe it will get impacted, because you don't need a person to do this if the developer is able to do it himself, right? And you can integrate it within the IDE. And this is becoming more and more powerful. It's able to learn from millions and millions of line of code and understand it. Is it perfect? No, but it's only going to get better. This is the worst like the AI will ever be. It's only going to get more and more powerful and intelligent over time. So these were the 5 job roles which I've updated, and I think they're going to get impacted, right? And remember that AI, it still lacks human judgment and it needs data. It needs human beings for oversight. And AI itself introduces a lot of issues. So that's the whole point. Please, I don't want you to watch this video and be thinking, oh my God, I'm going to get replaced or this is going to get impacted. The whole point of this is not to make you depressed, because there is good news. And the good news is AI is going to be creating a lot of new jobs also. It's a completely new field which is getting introduced. So you should think about it as a massive, massive opportunity, as a completely new market is going to get explode, which is AI security. And that is a field I've been talking about for the past almost 3 years dedicated. So that is going to be the topic of my next video, which is what are the new cybersecurity jobs that AI is going to create. So please, I don't want you to get depressed after watching this video. I just, the whole point of this is to give you an idea and make you think about the future. So in the next video, I'm going to be talking about the new types of jobs which AI is going to create from the cybersecurity perspective. So I think this video has already gone over time. I don't like to create like more than 10 minutes videos, but so that's the topic of my next video. If you like this, please do like and subscribe to this channel and share. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.